Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PowerDrift QuickEase, where we give you everything that's hot and new in the world of automotive. And what is hot and new is the Bajaj Freedom. It's just been launched today at a price of 95,000 rupees for the drum variant. There are three variants, and it goes up to 1,10,000 for the disc brake variant. There is a lot to talk about here, so let's get straight to it. Firstly, it gets a 2 kg CNG tank that's concealed somewhere here. It also gets a 2-liter petrol tank. Now, the petrol tank gives 65 kilometers per liter, so that equals to 130 kilometers. The CNG tank gives 102 kilometers per kg of CNG, so that's 204 kilometers of range on CNG alone. If you do the maths, it's about 330 kilometers of total range when you combine the two fuels. The good thing is that there is one common fuel tank to fill both the fuel tanks. Now, a big concern, of course, for these motorcycles, of course, for a CNG motorcycle in specific, is safety. Now, firstly, this is on a trolley frame. So the trolley frame acts as a cage around the motorcycle. And Bajaj has also done a lot of internal tests, a total of 11, including a truck running over this. And there was no CNG leakage and the tank was not deformed. So those tests do give us some confidence on the safety of the CNG tank itself. Aside from that, in terms of features, you have a negatively lit LCD console, you have an LED headlight, at least on the top two variants. The base variant does not get an LED headlight. And like I said, the base two variants have drum brakes, while the top end variant gets a disc brake. Now, this is, of course, a 125cc engine. It makes 9.7 horses, 9.5 Newton meters of torque. And it is a very, very interesting product because, like I said, this is the world's first CNG motorcycle. One big, interesting talking point for me is that you can't tell that it is the world's first CNG bike unless you read some of the stickering, but it's concealed really well. This is somewhere down here where the CNG tank sits. And I think Bajaj has sort of hit it out of the park when it comes to just making it look like a normal motorcycle. Now, you can switch from CNG to petrol with the flip of a switch, and you can also do this on the fly. You do not need to stop and do this. You can do it on the fly. And I think that's very convenient. So as soon as you start the motorcycle, you can switch it to CNG, or let's say you're running out of CNG or you're running out of petrol, you can make that switch as well. It is a very, very interesting product. We're going to be riding it very, very soon on PowerDrift, so stay tuned for that. That's it for Quickies.